two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington and beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Huskies will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hayes. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. He stopped right there at the line. No gain. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On third down, he drops to throw. That's reeled in. It's DeMarco. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. And the returner heads out of bounds. Handoff running right. He finds some space.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense
could take it all the way. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
First down and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
The Buckeyes come to the line with first and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Now the all-important extra point.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Breaks an open space. He's past the marker and still going. And here he goes. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this time it's complete. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds his target, and it's complete. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
And the back gets the football. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Here's a great example of the back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back, trying for a touchdown here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And read out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught quickly. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the 1st down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the 1st quarter, and the run game has dominated. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They look to throw it here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives them a fresh set of downs from the 22.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. It's a run. Running back's got it. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And now the running back's got it again. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Washington offense is back out on the field now. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple years with Michael Penix.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains. And it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense. And the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So, second down after the incompletion. And they hand it off to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle, but first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made on the right side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him in man coverage. Very tough to do.
It's third down for the offense. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Hands off to the left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Grab behind the line. It's Chambers. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness, yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice game.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down play coming up. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wide end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On first down, it's play action. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Ohio State. Number 3 with the carry.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Ohio State 21, Washington 3.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. That coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Huskies come up to the line in the hurry-up. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Ohio State.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Let's it fly to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
Running out of time in the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. First down here for this offense.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off here. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grabbed by the receiver. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. The Huskies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's caught. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the receivers got it. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Timeout, Washington.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Huskies.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this deep to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. You look at that scoreboard, you almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. An inside give now from the shotgun. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. It's an out route, the catch made. And wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Can he get there on the ground? Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Buckeyes with first and 10 here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. Keeping it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
I say that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The Buckeyes will have to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He's looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Makes a quick grab. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Now, a fourth down.
And the Huskies will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. The Huskies come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. There's the handoff. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This will be a 39-yard attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Here comes a handoff. Fights through the tackle. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Trying to find some room. It's Golden. Past the 45. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. The shotgun running play call. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Important second down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. Gets the first and still running. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Caught behind the line. It's DeMarco. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They connect for 6. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver occurred perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Number 16, set to kick this one away.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Fire to the right side, complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Huskies come to the line in a hurry up. They're going to run it. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got to...
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. Touchdown, Washington. They couldn't stop him there.
What a great throw by this quarterback. But let's give credit to the offensive line, because anytime you run a deep over route, it takes a lot of time for the execution. The receiver worked from the left side, came all the way over to the right. Quarterback needed time to be able to evaluate that coverage before he made that throw for the touchdown.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looks like a player is down injured at that last last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings.
With the score, Ohio State 28, Washington 20.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. Gets into space at the 50. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Man, now that is a running back screen. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Hands it off on the counter. It's a hard running there through a tackle. Got a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And here's the handoff. Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Ohio State 35, Washington 20.
And the kickoff will be returned. Coverage team brings down the returner. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, there are three things there that seem to be working against him on that play. The receiver didn't really sell the curl route that well. The pass looked to be late, and the corner was right there to break on the ball.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
They'll kick it away here. And their fair catch has made a smart decision in rainy conditions like this. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Tackle made after a big gain, all the way to 36. The Huskies will crank up the tempo.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Got the first down and still motoring. We bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Shoots to get free. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Washington has moved into the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. And the back now goes in motion. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's running out of time here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
And the Huskies will line up now. It's 1st and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. But I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. It's a quarterback sneak.
I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good gain. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Grinding away with a running game. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The shotgun handoff here. A tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. back out on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
It's now third down.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. The Huskies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You're
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. On the move now. Touchdown, Huskies. This offense cannot be stopped.
great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open. Does it himself, able to use the speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
PHC is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score for Ohio State.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Clock with the running game. USU able to make the stop after a short game. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Handoff heading left. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Returner will be brought down. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Now he's forced out by the defense short of the line of scrimmage. Loss on the play.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, the sack on 1st down and now an incompletion. You're looking at a 3rd and long. We're late in the game in the 4th quarter on your own side of the 50. Need to get some yardage back if you want to have any chance to make it 4th down and manageable.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He flips it to the back across the middle. That play moves the ball across midfield and is set up with a 1st down at the 41. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Looking for a man. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.